Greetings, my name is Doug Asquith, and I am a student at Michigan State, and I'm trying to get my master's in educational technology. For my CEP 810 class, I had to do a network learning project. Part of this project was learning how to do a new skill using only the internet, basically. Social media, using YouTube, and various help forums. So for mine, I decided to learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Part of this is that I'm a huge nerd, and it's always something I wanted to try. I found some sites very helpful. Wizards of the Coast, you just type that into Google, that's who makes Dungeons and Dragons, and so they had a lot of very helpful forums out there as to how to create a character, what strategies to use, what's the most up-to-date information out there. And then I still had to create a character using their character sheet. And it's very complex. Just staring at it, it's kind of hard to figure out. So I actually used a couple videos on YouTube that really walked you through step by step how to fill out your character sheet. And I threw in some of my own what I wanted my character to be, but I followed the videos pretty much step by step. You can just search YouTube for Dungeons and Dragons, and there are tons of videos. Basically, what my goal was for myself, my friend Jay, my other friend Steph, and my wife Kristen, all of us to go through a Dungeons and Dragons quest. We had to find a dungeon master first, and that role was filled by my friend Steve. He created the entire game board, he created our quest, the different obstacles that we had to overcome, and all that stuff. But before we did that, we had to create our characters, and this was probably the most fun part for me. What I really liked about it was being able to put my own spin on kind of the classic characters in role-playing games. My character, Bastion of High Ever, was a half-elf, half-human paladin, basically a warrior who, through their devout faith, can also heal. And that was a very fun character for me to play. I kind of gave him the background that was a mixture of different characters from fantasy that I really like. Sebastian from the game Dragon Age 2, the Warden and Alistair from Dragon Age Origins, and a little bit of Jon Snow from Game of Thrones mixed in there. We went on this quest, the four of us, and basically we had to kill this Wolverine because, Michigan State always want to beat up on Wolverines. And it was a lot of fun. A couple different puzzles for us to solve that were really nice. Steve had some really nice puzzles for us. And a couple of combat scenes that were fun. It was really cool. The last scene was kind of where I put all my effort into it as to my strategy of how am I going to be the most effective battling and healing. So that was really cool to see. Overall, a lot of fun. We all leveled up, and we're all level 2 now, so that's a lot of fun. I don't think Kristen, my wife, and Steph will probably ever play again. Jay and I have talked about it, and we do want to continue to play with our characters and see where it goes from here with Bastion of High Ever and Imrahil. So looking forward to that. As far as the learning process, it was kind of eye-opening to see how much information is out there on really any subject that you want to learn about. Really all it takes for the internet is for a group of people to be passionate about something, and you can find out more about it, whether it's Dungeons and Dragons. I started looking up things for my career in teaching, and there's a lot of stuff out there that has helped me along so far, incorporating technology into my classroom. I've started to participate in football talks on Twitter and talking to people about how they stop the spread offense and how they teach the rip technique and everything for D linemen and what their linebackers are reading and everything. So it's been really eye-opening, and part of now tying it to my students is I have to help them find out how much information is out there, but then also teach them how to be critical in determining what's the good information and who maybe has another agenda on the side. There is a full-length video of the whole quest below, so I encourage you to check that out. Otherwise, feel free to send me a message or ask me anything on Twitter. Go green, go white, and look out for dragons.